Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about other variations of consensus algorithm. We'll see proof of stake consensus algorithm, delegated proof of stake consensus algorithm, proof of authority consensus algorithm, proof of stake authority consensus algorithm. Then we'll see some of the other consensus algorithms that are not that popular, but you can see in some cases, so we'll mention them. So proof of stake consensus algorithm. To be able to create this consensus, validators take some of their coins to get picked up for adding a new block of transactions. For example, we have three validators, Ross, Rachel, and Joey. They stake in an escrow account. Then there's a function that randomly picks one of these validators. And for example, Joey got selected to add this block to the blockchain network. Then a new block is validated by the validators. Here our example is Joey. And there are two cases here. It's going to be valid, meaning that Joey gets to add his new block and receives network fee as a reward. And the adding of new block is invalid, meaning that Joey loses his staked coins to the network. So let us also understand it by some explanations. In a proof of stake consensus algorithm, a certain amount of coins must be staked to become a validator. The block generator is randomly selected, but of course there are some parameters like stake duration on the network and the amount of coins that validators stake. Compared to proof of work mechanism, energy consumption is very low. Okay, let us also talk about delegated proof of stake consensus algorithm. It's a variation of the proof of stake algorithm. You stake coins in escrow to a delegate. If the delegate wins the right to create a block and earns coins, you receive a share of the reward based on your deposit. Delegate selection process is similar to proof of stake. The chosen delegates are then responsible for validating transactions and adding them to the blockchain. Okay, what is proof of authority consensus algorithm? In proof of authority consensus algorithm, validators are limited and the scalability is very high. Decentralization might be compromised since we believe they are authority in the system, and it's based on trust, and it's generally preferred in private and consortium blockchains. So what is proof of stake authority consensus algorithm? Proof of stake authority is a combination of proof of authority and delegated proof of stake consensus algorithms. Blocks are produced by a limited set of validators. They are elected in and out based on staking-based governance. Here, we have proof of authority and we have proof of stake, and their combination is proof of stake authority consensus algorithm. In a proof of authority consensus algorithm, rights to generate new blocks are rewarded to nodes that have proven their authority to do so. To gain this authority and a right to generate new blocks, a node must pass a preliminary authentication. In a proof of stake consensus algorithm, on the other hand, currency holders stake some currency for the chance to determine a block. And in their combination, blocks are produced by a limited set of validators. They are elected in and out based on staking-based governance. Alright, so we also have other variations of consensus algorithms. For example, proof of capacity, a proof type that requires a participant to show proof that they have dedicated a certain amount of disk space to the network. Proof of elapsed time, a proof type that requires a participant to show proof that a certain amount of time has elapsed in order to participate in the network. Proof of identity, a proof type that requires a participant to show proof of their identity in order to participate in the network. And we also have proof of activity, a proof type that requires a participant to show proof of their activity, such as by completing a task or contributing to the network in order to participate. We have a lot of consensus algorithms, and if you are curious about them, you can go and check on the internet, but the most popular ones are proof of stake, proof of authority, proof of stake authority, and of course proof of work used by Bitcoin, but it's not that efficient. So developers, mathematicians are trying to find new ways to reach a consensus. So that's going to do it for this video. I will see you in the next one.